When you say they're going to be, more pressure on them to be able to, perform in those areas, can you just expand on it a little bit? What do you mean there's going to be more pressure on people to perform in those areas?
Right. So if you just follow along and just pay attention to ESG and sort of investor community circles, and you just pay attention to these, you'll see tons of pressure on getting to net zero, dealing with the impacts of climate change, dealing with other ESG factors, societal factors, and things like this. And investors are demanding to understand what businesses are doing about that, right? And how they're going to drive and improve their ESG measures over time. And that's becoming increasingly urgent for companies to be able to deal with. It's moved, a handful of years ago, that might have been something the PR department deals with, but now it's becoming much more very top level executive topic. And those executives have to demonstrate progress. So as that trend continues, it's going to push down the need for ESG decision-making deeper and deeper into the companies, where everybody participates in that process of how do we make improvements here. And I think that's what I'm talking about, that just continuing pressure to get better at that and drive toward those objectives.
Okay, all right, that begins to make sense. Matt, go ahead. I was going to ask you a follow-up question, but go ahead, please.
Yeah, I was just going to add on to that. I think, like most things, we're seeing this trend and move away from our starting point, which is reporting, right? Collecting data, understanding the baseline of where you're at today. And like everything else, the natural progression is, how do you improve on that? And as Phil was saying, the improvements have to come from a real operationalized point of view, not just kind of initiatives siloed in different parts of the business.